Hi Pisces, welcome to your week ahead reading for April 26th through May 2nd. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. This is intended to be an all-encompassing reading, so it's looking at whatever comes out. That's what we're looking at. It's not romantic like I usually do. So whatever comes out gets read. If it is about a person, it could resonate with yours or their moon, rising, or Venus sign also. All right, Pisces, for the week of April 26th through May 2nd for Pisces. All right, Pisces. The Fool card, yay. Ace of Cups, hey. Ten of Swords. The Magician. The Sun card, so this could be Gemini, Virgo, or Aries. This could be Gemini, Virgo, or Aries. This could be Leo. Page of Cups. Four of Wands. What? What is going on there? Okay, all right. All right, you need to have your wits about you. You got somebody trying to get in your space here. And you're like, nope, I'm focusing on me. This is my reset. I'm good. And that's that. In that order. And you're fine with that. What's this Ten of Swords? This Ten of Swords. Pisces. Money's good. What's this Ten of Swords? Hermit. Okay. Nine of Man. Okay, that's Virgo. Hermit. It's like Nine of Pentacles, except for it's a man instead of the Nine of Pentacles woman. Okay, what's this Magician about for Pisces? The Fool. So we got the Fool twice here. So this is, I hope you don't get too, I hope you don't fall down the rabbit hole too much. If you do, it's fine. But you need to counteract that with this, because these are two opposing energies here. And this, I worry that this showed up to keep you from doing this. To keep you from kind of staying stuck in that whole, just kind of being knocked out by this and just only replaying this over and over again the whole week, which is no problem if you do, obviously, but you need a counteractive energy, like you need a counterbalance. And this is that, creating a new, because there's a reset. You've got a reset now. What's this Sun card about? What's this Sun card? The Tower, that could be Scorpio. Okay, did you start something new and then it ended just as quickly? Or is this someone coming back in and you're just like, no, but it made, you still said no from somebody from the past, but it made you're like, you're still thinking about it. Like you're still just like, oh my gosh, what just happened? And you're kind of really dissecting it and trying to go over it. And there's this emotional vacuum where this person came in and then left again. I'm trying to figure it out. What's this Page of Cups for Pisces? What's this Page of Cups? Ten of Wands. Okay. Let's see. I feel like you just, I feel it. There's a shift here, because on the one hand there's this tendency to fall down the rabbit hole and think about it, but I think there's also realizing that it's done and over and you can set it down. Like it doesn't have to be a life sentence. It's a lesson and a blessing, not a life sentence. You know what I mean? It's a life lesson, not a life sentence. And I think there's this sort of perspective or realization that you can set this down, that you don't have to fall down the rabbit hole and think about this and machinate and punish yourself or get caught back up in it. Them coming back is not about you, or this person coming in and then going back out is not about you. Whoever new or old, whatever situation happened and then ended, it's not about you, it's about that person. Because there's 100 other things they could have done than reach out and handle something the way they did. Whether this is a new person or an old person, how they handle something reflects on their character. It has nothing to do with whether you were or weren't worth it, or what they think of you and therefore it is. Like well, they must think I'm really stupid, and then that means you're stupid. It does not. It means that they need to be able to put more than 2 sentences together to come talk to you, because you can't just leave it at someone's stupid. Yeah, qualify that, please, or don't talk to me. Like, that's all you got is stupid. At least give me some reasons why. My God. Don't be so simple. What's this? Sorry. All right. What's this Ace of Cups? This Ace of Cups. Money's okay, though. Queen of Wands. Could be Aries. Because we've got something that started and then ended, and now you're starting anew or over, but they're starting anew with trying to understand and have some efficacy and some awareness, which there's nothing wrong with that. I just don't want you to stay stuck there, and I don't want you to feel like it's you. And I want you to feel like it must have been something you did, or that you're stupid for trying after the drama you've been through, and then something happens, and man, I'm an idiot, I did this. No, you're not. You're not. It has nothing to do with because this happened for a reason, and if you were still the same person you were once when, you'd still be there, but you got yourself out of a situation. It's almost like nope, and then you turn back around. So something started and ended. This is not a job. You're not worried about money. This is about somebody coming in and disrupting things. I don't know if it's somebody from the past. It feels like it was somebody new, because I got all excited, and then the clarifying, I'm like, oh God. It feels like as quick as something started, you ended it, or it ended, and you're thinking about it, and thinking about it is okay. Blaming yourself is not, because it takes 2, and you're not still in it, and it was kind of a doozy, especially maybe after a long spell of not doing anything, and it's nothing more than that. And thank goodness you're not keeping yourself in it. Looks like you're counteracting this by keeping yourself busy. That's probably why work is or money is good, because you're staying busy. What else for Pisces for this 4 of Wands? 3 of Swords. There's that heartache. Okay, so this probably most likely is a romantic read. We've got hopes and promises attached to companionship with somebody, and then as quickly as it started, it got squashed, and you're like, well, I'm not letting that keep me down, I'm going forward. But you're thinking about it, and some of you are beating yourself up, and that too will pass. That's that stinking thinking, or whatever, Stuart Smalley. That'll pass, and that might be your default, like, oh man, but that'll pass. And if it doesn't, you need to replay this or something, because that's not a reflection on you or your worth. And this is you probably trying to counteract that and understand and see everything for what it is, instead of going into your default where you're like, oh gosh, I'm this and that. No, counteract that. It has nothing to do with that. What was that person's circumstances? What was their life like? What was their circumstances? Maybe they weren't compatible with yours, because you're not changing yours. And when there's that new romance and that giddiness and whatever, it's not just about the initial feelings. You have to fall in love with somebody's station in life, or their circumstances, or their resources too. It's the whole package. And good for you for deciding nope and turning back out, because you don't want to deal with that. You don't want to deal with what you've had before. It's not worth it. It's not. You got this newfound happiness with you, this self-sufficiency. You're doing you. Don't you give in and beat yourself up for giving in if you did, or if this is that weirdo ex from the past, or if this is somebody new and it didn't work out. Then, but if the thing is, if it's because somebody new that didn't work out, here's the thing. Okay, and I've been like putting it on the back burner, but no. If it's somebody new, this is because of I think it's because of work. I don't think it's because they're a jerk. Honestly, if this is somebody new, it's because your schedules don't match up. You're very busy. You need more time to kind of get to know each other, and that's just going to have to wait, because you're busy and they're busy. What are you going to do? But, and plus run again, right? But if this is the older person or person from the past, nope. You don't need to look any further for that, because this is you making the right choice. And that's that. The thing about the person from the past is, there's a history there, and everybody gets nostalgic and Ronageddon. And at least you're not getting back together and then dragging it out for 6 months. That would be bad. you know it would be bad. That's probably why you were just like, nope, I'm not going to even talk to this person. Right back out. But their interjection into your life, they're reaching out. There's something that landed in you, your reality, your doorstep, whatever, that has kind of made you do a starter step or like, huh? And you're doing fine. You've got all this positivity around yourself. You're keeping busy. You got your solitude. You got your solace. Everything's great. And then this lands and you're like, oh my God. And it has the potential to kind of, affect you. And this is you seeing it for what it is and being like, no, I'm not going to let that undo me. I'm not going to let that, I've got a good thing going here. I'm not going to let that affect me. Now for the new situation, honestly, it feels like it's nothing more than being really busy, and this just can't happen right now. This communal, really getting to know each other and all that, it can't happen right now. Doesn't mean it can't happen in the future, but okay. That's for Pisces. It says, you see clearly now. Yep, that's what I've been saying for 15 times. That this isn't an effort for you to try and understand and try to buoy that falling down the rabbit hole. You're wanting to understand. You're like, no, I'm not going to beat myself up and blame only myself. I see what this person's doing, and I need to see what this person's doing because I can't go back to how I used to relate to this or interpret this. What else for Pisces? Good. The Lovers, Gemini, Taurus, or Libra. I say good because this is about choosing differently. These are important choices, one of the reasons. And this is about you choosing differently and realizing that everything is a choice. And that you don't have to stay stuck. And you don't have to stay 6 months a prisoner again just in the name of not having any regrets. This is you owning your own power and choosing differently. What else? It's going to take time, though. It's going to take time. The Strength and Sun, though, good for you. I have to remember this is a weekly reading, not a monthly. What else for Pisces? I'm so used to the monthlies. Emperor, that could be Aries. Ace of Cups. Look at you. This is self-sufficiency, falling in love with you, owning your power, doing you. Nice. Good for you. Seriously, good for you. Good for you. This is you taking back your power, making a choice to take back your power. It's not that it's easy. It's not like, oh, everything's going to be just this wonderful, whimsical little drink. No, it's not that. It's anything but that. This is hard won. This is you thinking and falling down that rabbit hole and then pulling yourself back out and being like, I'm going to see this clearly. And you recognize that it's going to take time and this is a new beginning and there's going to be but you're committed to the path. Okay, all right. Yay. Thank you for stopping by, Pisces, and thank you for listening. I know I get circular, and I'm glad you get me in my working things out. I hope to see you in the next reading, and you have yourself a good week. You've earned it. You're staying on top of it, so good for you. I'm sorry I skipped over money. It's just that you're not worried about it. You're not. You've got it handled. So for the Pisces I'm reading for anyway. Okay, all right. Much love and support to you. If you are a first responder or essential worker, thank you for your service. And I hope to see you in the next reading. You take care.